Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next edition of DRW Radio. Tonight, we are live at the Springdale headquarters of DRW. We are live with a special guest who I had on the newscast a few episodes ago, Shawn Ripper, and tonight it's his first radio show interview. Shawn, welcome to the radio show.
Thank you.
On our interview a few episodes ago, we kind of got fucked up, but we talked about, how you came up and everything. So let's revisit that. We met in Ring of Honor, and you were Bully Ray back then. You had some shitty promos, but you were all right. So explain to the fans how it was back then.
Well, I didn't have anybody to introduce me, but one of my buddies on Facebook, I seen him promoting Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor. And at first, I was confused, and I didn't know what it was. And when I first joined, I was, kind of doing it as a joke, because I didn't know what it was. Ring of Honor was a joke to me, still is, whatever. And sitting there, whatever, and I met Chris Trotter at Ring of Honor. And then Chris Trotter bring me to I hated Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor, as you know, and as maybe some of the people know that are listening, and Grant knows, that it was always the same people winning the same things. It was Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, Triple H, and a couple others, and they were the only ones that ever won. Nobody else ever had a shot. And that was Chris Trotter's point. And Chris Trotter introduced me to his fed, I forgot what it was called. And
CCWA.
So yeah. And he made me look good there, whatever. And then he just disappeared for a few months, and he had some douchebag take over. And the douchebag ended up making it a shithole. And when he came back, everybody quit, and I was one of them. And then you messaged me asking me if I wanted to join DRW. And when I joined DRW, I still didn't have it. I got a lot better than I was in Ring of Honor. But I joined DRW, and my first week I won the briefcase, and my first month I won the world title.
But, when we met in Ring of Honor, Ring of Honor was a little nothing and happening place. And, it was alright. I mean, it wasn't the best. I created DRW, and I inboxed you one night, and I was like, hey, you need to join DRW. You came in, and the very first pay-per-view you were at was, could have been Destination War, but it was a ladder match for a mid-card title shot anytime, any place, anywhere, and you won. Explain to the fans how you felt when you won your very first DRW match.
How I felt? It was amazing. The first match I won was briefcase, and that was to fight 6 other men in a ladder match, and I was the one that climbed the ladder and grabbed it. It was amazing. I was like, oh my god, this is my first ever show, and I cashed in on Kid Crush with the 2-mask man, hit him with the Smoking Hammer. That was, when I pinned him 1, 2, 3, I was like, oh, now I'm world champion. My first few months in DRW were the best, I think, and then I just got better and better, tag titles and all that, but my first match I won, it was the best feeling, can't even explain the feeling. It was so awesome to know that, that I was big the first month.
You picked up the win, you became World Heavyweight Champion a few months later. Let's talk about, you came on board, and about a year down the road, you and Tyler tagged up as D-Generation X, and you guys became DRW Tag Team Champions. Explain to the fans how it felt to tag up with Tyler H. and your guys' connection.
Well, Well, at that time, I think it was the first time was his idea. My idea, I don't remember. We done it a few times. At that time, me and Tyler were like best friends. We talked all the time. It was awesome.
A few months down the road, Tyler H would turn on you for a shot at the world title. And, you got inducted into the Hall of Fame. And, yeah, Tyler said he'd induct you, and then he no-showed. Explain how it felt to have such one of your good friends no-show to induct you.
I told Grant, his name or whatever, but it was, the way it felt was, it was one of the worst feelings ever, I was sitting there waiting, watching all the other inductees, waiting to get inducted, and I'm waiting and I'm looking around for, Tyler. He was nowhere to be found. I was sitting there calling him, I was texting him, I was Facebooking him, I was tweeting him, I was everything, and nowhere to be found. And he didn't get in touch with me until the next day. And the next day he messaged me, and he called me, whatever, and he was just, what's up? Act like nothing happened. He act like he didn't ditch me. And it was horrible. Worst feeling ever. But, whatever.
Tyler H no-showed you, and you guys were to go on to have a spectacular feud later on, but, you became a member of the Bullet Club, and then we turned you heel by having you super kick me, and we had a war just a few weeks ago. Looking back on your career and, see now where you're at, are you happy where you're at right now? I mean, are you unhappy? Do you not like where you're at? Explain to them.
I love where I'm at, fighting Samuel Taylor, and I believe his name is, and fighting my beer bash, and when I win, not if, but when I win, I go on to fight, win their beer bash, and I'm hoping it's you, because I want that one last match with you to make it awesome, to tear the roof off the place. I know if we have that match, we're gonna sell out within minutes, and I think that's just the best, co-main event ever. You have us, and then you have the main event, which could be anybody at this moment. So I love it. I'm going to fight for the elite. I have a chance to fight for the elite title, and the co-main event in Dark Mania. I'm happy where I'm at.
I guarantee, that I know you're happy where you're at, but, the bigger question is, now that you may have a chance to compete at Dark Mania for the Elite World Heavyweight Championship, how does that make you feel?
How does it make me feel? Fight for the title?
Yeah.
Awesome. It's to know that I was in the...
Hold on, Michael, hold on. Hello?
Hey, your dog got dog food?
No, I need dog food.
Alright, can you wait till I get paid tomorrow night?
No.
Well, because that's all I got.
Alright, fine. Alright, we're back. We are back. And you sat there and it said it made you feel like you were on top of the world. Winning the Elite World Heavyweight title is a prestigious occasion. Not everybody wins the Elite World Heavyweight Championship. Looking at the younger guys now and seeing how disrespectful they are, how does that make you feel?
How does it make you feel? I sit there and I watch their promos and how they are to see them in everyday life, in the locker room, in the back, and just how they talk to people like Beach, or even, that's Tyler, he has been here for a while now, and that's how they talk to us. Me, you, Grant, Tyler, Pam, Robert. It's annoying. It's but if we were to fire them, we would have nobody at that moment because every rookie besides obviously the people that have been here since day one. And I can't really talk too much because when I first came, well, not DRW, but when I was in Ring of Honor, I was, I was the same way. But now when I came to DRW, I was technically still a rookie. It was still my first few months, and I was not even close to like that when I was in DRW. But it's annoying. It makes me sick to see like that. It's annoying. I hate it.
Give me your thoughts on seeing Chris Knox win the Extreme Rumble.
Like I said on the radio show with everybody, I love it. I think at that time, that was one of the few people I wanted to win. Just because he's done so much in so little time, and his promos are phenomenal. He's amazing at everything he does, wrestle, promo, mic skills, everything. And I'm happy he won it, and I'm hoping he can. I'm hoping at Mania he wins the title.
We talked about Chris Knox. How do you feel about the fact that Adam Rush may have a chance to main event Dark Mania?
Adam Rush. Well, all because I hate his personal life. I can't say he doesn't deserve it. It is kind of sickening that he comes in, after, being one of the disrespectful people. He's been here since day one as well, but he was one of the disrespectful people since day one. Still is. And to know that how many times he got fired, how many times has he quit, and to know that the first month, not even the first month that he's been back, he's already has a chance to win the world title. I don't like that idea. I think we should make him earn his respect back and make him earn that title shot. But, it's whatever. If he wins, he wins. He is a great competitor. He is great at promoing. He is, like I said, same as Knox, his promos are phenomenal. He's great in the ring. I just don't like him personally, but I'm not going to say he doesn't deserve a title shot because I hate him. No. But, so whatever. If he wins, he wins. I still hope Chris Knox wins it all. And the holder of the briefcase. I hope, I want it to be a triple threat at Dark Mania. We'll see.
Now, give me your thoughts on where Tyler H is now. Tyler H is in a Fatal 4-Way at Beer Bash to compete for the Elite World Heavyweight Championship. Give me your thoughts on if Tyler H was to win the Elite World Heavyweight title, the chances of you versus him at Dark Mania.
Well, same thing. Where he's at now. Same thing I said about Jake. All because I hate Tyler personally. I'm not going to say he doesn't deserve a title shot because he does. He's a great. When he wants to actually promo and actually go out there, he's great at promoing. He's phenomenal. His in the ring could be better, but he's great in the ring. It's just he's a cock and he's a douchebag and whatever. That's personal shit. But I'm not gonna say he doesn't deserve a title shot because of that. And to fight him at Dark Mania, I wouldn't mind. It'd be a great match. No matter who I fight because it's Dark Mania. And I'm Mr. Mania himself, so it's gonna be a hell of a match no matter what. But I wouldn't care. I'd rather fight you, even Torrance. But if that doesn't mean, Tyler, it's whatever. I'm not gonna be mad. It's still gonna be a hell of a match. I know he wanted to fight me for a while, so we'll see.
Give me your thoughts on how Mark Jacobs came from nothing and became one of the biggest stars in DRW and could possibly be looking at retirement.
If he's been here kind of since day one. When he was Billy or whatever he was at that time. At that time, I did not. If you would have asked me on the radio show back then, where do I see Billy? I would have said nowhere. Because at that time he wasn't good. He sucked and he was horrible. But now, oh my gosh. I really don't think he should retire. At this time, he hasn't been here that long. I don't know how long he's been himself. But I don't think he should retire. Because I could see him eventually going from world title to elite title. Definitely seeing him being in the Hall of Fame. I don't think he should retire yet. I think if he does though, he might have shit going on at home that he needs to retire. He might not have time for this anymore. So if he does, I'm not gonna hate him for it. I'm still gonna respect him. But in my opinion, I don't think he should retire. Because he has a lot in him still.
Give me your thoughts on the fact that Miguel Roderick, the ultra-violent champion, left DRW.
I didn't even know he left until I saw someone else's status about it. I don't know why he left. Wasn't he a champion?
He was ultra-violent champion.
He was incredible. My gosh, I also seen him being one of the brightest stars of DRW. I don't know why he walked out. I don't know the personal reason why. I can't believe it. I was looking at him also being in the future Hall of Fame, future elite champion, and all these guys that I see being when you retire officially, and Tyler officially retired, and Grant and me and Pam and RPM, Jake. I saw these guys coming in and being us, because obviously you're still going to be here, I'll still be here, but I was looking at these guys being the future of DRW, but Michael left. Who's next? Who's going to leave next? Billy wants to retire already. Who's next? I don't know.
That's a good point. Now give me your thoughts on the fact that I don't really know how to put this. Looking at DRW in the future, 1 year from today, who do you think is going to be the world champion and the elite world heavyweight champion?
Well, if Mark Jacobs, if he stays, doesn't retire, I see him definitely being elite world champion. Ooh. Trying to think. Maybe, I don't even know. Frick. That answer what in mind. Trying to think. Alex Zane's already been it. Actually, Mark Jacobs, he's been world champ. A lot of these people already been world champ.
That's it. Who do you see being world champion 1 year from... Excuse me, today. Excuse me.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. A lot of them... I definitely seen Alex and Mark, one of those being elite. Maybe... Definitely those guys being elite. I don't know which one. They're so both hella good. But definitely one of those being runner-up. And I'm just trying to think of a rookie right now who just came in that I see definitely potential. I would have said Dirty Mike, or Michael, but he's gone. If he comes back, who knows? I can't think of his name for world.
All right. Now moving on. How do you feel about the possibility of seeing Key Morbid versus DMG at Dark Mania?
Oh my God, that would be match in the main event there. I definitely love to see it. And next question is probably, who do I see winning? I would have to go with DMG, just because DMG is DMG, and she's incredible at everything she does. I definitely see her winning. But I would love to see that match at Dark Mania. It'd be incredible.
Tomorrow night at the O2 Arena, it's Thursday Night SmackDown. The main event of the evening is Zach Hollywood versus Warlord Victor. Warlord Victor will put his once-in-a-lifetime briefcase on the line against Zach Hollywood's career. It's going to be inside the Cell of Destruction. If you had to pick one guy to walk out of there as winner, as Mr. Once-in-a-Lifetime, who would it be?
Warlord Victor. I see Warlord Victor keeping it, walking out, and be awesome, and going on to fight Cannon hopefully soon before Mania, and winning the title, world title, league title. I hope he goes for the world, and win the world title, go on to Dark Mania and fight Chris Knox, and the winner of, actually, he would cash in, hopefully, on the winner of the Triple Threat match, and go on to fight Chris Knox at the Mania. World Victor versus Chris Knox, oh my god, that'd be an amazing main event right there.
March 1st is Beer Bash, and it's going to be a terrific pay-per-view. We will be at the Reed Arena in College Station, Texas. Then, April 12th, we'll be in Santa Carla, California for Dark Mania 2. But before then, March 26th will be the next time that SmackDown goes live. We will be live in the Tokyo Dome at the Karigan Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Join us for all those dates. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Shawn. See you later.